we are going to talk about is ionic bonding, where you have a bond between the cation and the anion. We will quickly recall how these two were formed. We have metals which lost electrons and became the cation. We have the non-metals which gained electron and became the anion, and they came together to form an electrostatic force of attraction holding them together to create an ionic bond. Now we are going to talk about more number of compounds to make this learning concrete. Now let us see the formation of magnesium chloride. Magnesium, by its Lewis structure, is written with its formula Mg and with 2 electrons in its valence shell. A chlorine is written as Cl with 7 electrons in its valence shell. So I am showing it as electron pairs on each of the sides. Now 1 electron of the magnesium is completely transferred into the valence shell of the chlorine, and therefore magnesium loses an electron. But it has another electron which it has to use. So naturally there must be another chlorine atom which is going to take those electrons. So let us see, we have a pair of electrons of the chlorine placed around it, 7 electrons. So the magnesium is now completely transferring this electron into the valence shell of chlorine. So this resulted in a 2+ charge for the magnesium, making it a cation, and each of the chlorine got a negative charge because of the excess electrons, and they became the anion. So the magnesium 2+ is now attracted to 2 of the chloride ions through an ionic bonding. So one more compound to show the ionic bonding is going to be sodium oxide, Na2O. So now let us see oxygen, which is represented by its symbol O, has 6 electrons in its outermost shell. Now it needs 2 more electrons to complete its octet. Sodium, on the other hand, has just 1 electron in its outermost shell. This electron can be completely transferred into the oxygen's valence shell, making sodium lose its electron to the oxygen, and thereby sodium gets a positive charge. Now oxygen's octet is not complete, so another sodium with 1 electron is going to completely transfer its electron into the valence shell, thereby making oxygen gain 2 electrons and get a 2 negative charge, and this sodium gets a positive charge. So here we have 2 cations and 1 anion, each of them are linked together by ionic bond.